Welcome to Christopher Michael Presents the Austin Poetry Slam podcast. And these are the Michaelettes.
Yeah, that's wow.
If I could afford a therapist, you think I'd be here with you bozos?
Welcome to Christopher.
Okay, I used it. I did it.
Yay!
Damn it, intro.
Intro.
Blah, blah, blah.
Woo!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Austin Poetry Podcast. We've already done introductions, so we don't have to do them again. But my name is Toby Charles. I'm the creator, director, and CEO at Austin Poetry Slam. And
My name is Michael Hatcher, and I'm the president and CEO of Every Word Poetry.
oh wow, come on, President.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome in. We are super excited to be here tonight. Tis the season. It is the season of Thanksgiving, and retail has lost their mind. So our girl Rachel, she gonna try to make it to the show, but we not gonna make any promises. Dave is taking care of family, taking care of home. We love you, Dave, Mr. Dave. Much peace, blessings, and healing to you and those that are affected by what's going on with you. Christopher Michael, we'll see if he come up. You know, he be taking his little precious time, so I'm not really gonna hold him too much that he gonna do what he's supposed to do. But nonetheless, they doubted him. They thought that he would not do it, but he did anyway,
He did.
My boy Mike Hatcher said, hey, I will not only show up, but on time.
On time. I was early.
That's my brother.
Where's
he was
everybody
actually
else?
early.
Where's everybody? I don't
Where is it? Look for him, Mike.
I can't find him.
Look for him, Mike. Look for him, Mike.
I know you here. I don't see nobody else.
I just don't see it. But that's all right. We gonna rock this show tonight. How are you, my friend? How you doing over there?
I am doing amazing. I love when it gets a little colder like this, and I get to really accessorize and pull my scarves out and the sweaters.
Ooh, the scarf out. What scarf collection you talking about right now? Because my scarf, that's my happy season. This is what fall used to look like in October. Now we gotta wait till December to feel any type of cold. But I am definitely happy. I'm a sweatshirt girl for sure.
Oh
so, yeah. Anything else going on with you?
No, as everybody knows, we have a lovely open mic that happens every Monday at the Vortex at 7:30.
Amen.
We're still doing that. It's still going great. Love everybody that's been showing up. We really appreciate y'all.
I saw that y'all gonna have the holiday fest, or like that's gonna be at the Vortex, the holiday market. Are y'all doing anything with that, or that's just with the building?
That's the building.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Well, yeah, man, again, whenever I should be able to go during the December break, the fall, because I have 2 weeks off, so I'll be able to go on a Monday to the show.
Right. And you're gonna perform too. And you're gonna perform too.
I hear you. I hear words for sure. They are coming through. They're translating to me and saying them to me. But we'll see what we doing at that time. We gotta align the stars, and like I gotta talk to the people, and there's a lot going on. You gotta think about it. So
well, take your time.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to get on live on hold on. I figured out how to get on live on TikTok, but I can't tell you because if I do, then they'll mess up my algorithm, and then it'll make it so I can't do it. But just know right now, we're both on TikTok right now. We're both on it.
Okay.
We're on the Austin Poetry Slam TikTok. So we're on TikTok. We're on the purple guy. We're on Facebook and we're on Instagram. No, we're not on Instagram. We couldn't do that one. Instagram, so sorry. But Facebook, if you want it, holla at me, baby. Where y'all coming from? We got so many people on. That's so great. Probably is a lot of us. But we are on right now. Hold on, I gotta set up the rest of it. I am a very, very strong 4.5. You didn't give me your number, Mike. What's your number? 0 to 10.
I'm gonna be a 7.9.
7.9 is good.
Yeah, strong 7.9 too.
That's almost an 8.
Almost an 8.
That's almost an 8.
I'm like right there. I might be an 8 by the time we get done tonight.
But by the time we talk about what we talking about, we might just be 9.5. Oh my gosh. This girl, look at her, risking life and limb. So she could be on. We love you so much.
That's dedication right there.
What?
I played the intro. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I did it.
Yay! I did not, but I'm happy to know it happened.
It did. It happened. It's because of you.
Oh shit! I was very confused by your message. I don't know what all of those words together mean, so I was like, let me just try it.
What are you talking about?
The message in the group, something about Big Mike, something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, because out of all of y'all heifers, Big Mike Lowry, the only one that showed up on time. Not only did he show up, but he showed up on time, and I was giving him his flowers because
You mean the Big Mike that abandoned us for a month and a half?
We don't like to live in the past.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna honor our king.
We live in the present moment.
And here I come fucking it up because of who I am.
Living in the present. That's your goddamn problem now. You don't be living in the moment, and that's the problem.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
No, the problem is I live in the moment a little bit too much.
I know.
What do you mean by that? Could you expand on that, please?
I spend too much money.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm like, I can make more. It's fine.
No, that's fair. That's a fair.
Like rent is due so far away.
Right.
I'll figure something out before then.
What do you mean?
What?
Why pay rent anyway?
Because I don't like cold weather. So I don't want to live outside.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
That's a good reason. I just gave these people some money so I can stay here. So
yeah, I would like to, and all my stuff is in there.
Yeah, you need your stuff. You need a place.
I do need my stuff.
Yeah.
Give me my stuff.
Indoor plumbing is cool.
Yeah. I like hot food, like on a consistent basis.
Ooh, not hot.
And see, also a major one is my plants. My plants also like to live inside.
Oh, that's so fun. I love that for them. That they like to live inside.
Yeah, they're tropical, so.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I did my check-in. Life is really busy right now. Our kids are testing. We're testing them to test them about testing them on testing them. So many tests, so many that are going to say the same thing. I could tell you right now before they take the test that they're not ready for these tests, but we're going to take the test nonetheless. And I'm going to make it look pretty and organized because that's how my brain works. And we did December testers, and they're like, this is the smoothest we've ever had tests done. And I was like, great, because I've lost my mind for at least 2 weeks making little cards and making it cute and giving them candies and giving them, like, I'm trying to make testing, which is awful, tolerable. So anyway,
It's a less awful. That's fair.
I try to make testing less awful. It's not what I went to school for. It's not what my ancestors died for. But here we are. So I'm a solid because I'm with y'all. Because I'm with y'all. I'm a solid 7.4.
Okay.
That's good. And I'm gonna say it's because we don't have the troublemakers here tonight.
Oh, the agitators are not here, so that is good. That does make a smoother show for sure.
Correct.
I don't know why we made that plural. It's really just one person.
I don't know. Y'all share names, so it's hard to kind of decipher between y'all.
He said it's really just one.
Really.
There's one problem child.
But I will never admit that. And are
in
we
his
live?
presence.
Oh yeah.
He said, I will never admit that again.
You might hop on now just because, like, just to,
right. Just come in with rage.
And he probably tired. That's why we don't want to do it. So he's gonna be a tired, ragey old man.
Because he don't have homework.
He don't. So he been staying up past 10:30, and now he think he grown.
That's late for him.
I don't know. Were you there last night, Tova, when Joe B called him Christopher Hatcher?
He did. He sure did call him that.
I missed it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And that wasn't on the live. So if y'all weren't there in person, you missed that magic. You gotta go to the show in person. If you got a chance to, gotta go to the show.
It was a beautiful moment.
They enjoyed it far too much. I was a little uncomfortable.
I can understand that.
The merge we're just going to hope for the best,
Okay.
We're gonna hope for the best. Oh man, I don't have my thing, and all of my devices are being used right now. So we said we are gonna talk about. Wait, you say you want to talk about what, Rachel?
The United Healthcare CEO guy. Getting,
Yeah. That's crazy. I don't know how much y'all actually know about what had happened today.
I know dude got jammed and corrected and continued the job.
Yeah, that was wild. He had to be a professional.
Y'all know more details than I have. I've been stuck in a hermit. Oh, you're breaking up, Rach. But your face is telling me that it's juicy. Your face is telling me that I can't wait for you to finish the rest of that, whatever that thought was. Ooh,
just wait till she gets through that door.
Ooh, that Wi-Fi gonna pop it on, pop, wow.
I have returned.
Hey, look at you being a human. Okay, so you want to talk about that? What else did you want to talk about?
I think that was all that I had. Immediately
on there. I can't see it. What?
Hold on. I can pull up the list momentarily.
Out of network.
What?
Who got whacked out of network? Oh no. Whack into network.
Oh. Like out of coverage network?
Oh.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of knee slappers surrounding that situation.
Oh man. Hold on. I'm trying to look up the other things. So I know what I had on my list. Oh yeah, you had check-ins in that. I had Drake suing Kendrick. Kendrick going on tour.
I got tickets for it. And I'm almost positive he's gonna have a second album come out.
Yeah, I saw some people have have think pieces about, okay, he had a GNX in the car, and if you look at the car, then it was made in this year, and you can only update it in this many
Well,
times.
that guy, the guy that does that Dissect podcast, is almost always right. He's incredible as far as like his ear.
Well, I'm not doubting what he's saying, but that's like, I love artists like Kendrick and like Beyonce, and not just because like they're really good at what they do, but they've created like a universe, like an ecosystem around their work that it's more than just listen to a track and carry on with yourself. It really is like, you got to really understand layers, like, because his work, all of his work connects in the album. The albums all connect. So if you don't know, if you ain't listened to ADHD and then he referenced it like in this album, you're confused. Don't be confused. He's not a fan, and it's fine.
Okay, I'm switching to my computer now. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Glad
I got it all. I got them all down. Hello.
Hello.
So the first thing we're gonna,
I definitely have to change my my shirt before we talk about
okay, well, you can go off camera. Okay. I'm gonna just do this real quick. She'll be back real soon. I don't know why she just turned off the camera. Let me run away.
I want everybody to know, I've got to go change my shirt.
I gotta go change my shirt.
Okay. All right.
Now I got all the creepos coming in. Talking about, oh, change the shirt. What you gonna change it to? Nothing, you perverts. Oh, wait, it's on the wrong one. Share this tab instead. Okay. I heard about this late last night. I'm gonna wait for Rachel to come up before we get to the other stuff. How did you think about the slam last night? The new shit slam?
I thought it was a great slam. I thought, like, you know, people brought some nice dope new shit to the venue. That Green Book poem that Maddie did was pretty dope. I like abstract kind of poems where you personify something, like, and you do that shit.
I like Maddie.
No, yeah, Maddie's super talented. It was nice to see SC. Anytime SC got something new, that's dope. We had some new people that I'd never seen before.
Hey, what's up, fam? Hope you're doing well. Hey.
I would just like to say that the creepo thing was just that one time.
Yeah, but it's bound to happen again, I'm pretty sure. All right, so getting on to the show tonight, because also I'm going to try to be as concise as possible because the new map of Call of Duty came out tonight, and yeah, I'm definitely going to play that before I go to bed. So we're going to be concise about our fuckery for tonight, as concise as we can ever be.
People inputting to the fuckery, so it should be less.
Just true. It's true. But we are the main fuckery people, you and I. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work out. But we're gonna try our best. Girl. Anywho, so smiling surveillance photo and smudged fingerprints offer clues to hunt the gunman who killed the United Healthcare CEO. So I'm gonna say what I know about it, and then like y'all can definitely layer on. I've heard like bits and pieces of it on TikTok, but basically the CEO goes to a meeting with investors, and he gets his top popped off, pop, and the investors walk over his body to get into the building, to get to their meeting. I'm sure they called the cops. You know, I'm sure somebody called the cops, but
It's
This
unfortunate
has
you
been a
die
really-
waiting for appropriate medical.
It's so crazy. It's
Crazy
crazy.
how
You were about to do a presentation about how you were taking away insurance from cancer patients, and then you get your popped. So it is tragic that his family has lost him. He had small children. He had a wife. That is really unfortunate, and much condolences to the family and people that are affected by his loss. I think it's just like a bigger conversation, though, that like the reaction to his death has been very, very interesting on the internet to me. I haven't really seen much sympathy for him.
At first I thought maybe it was just because like my social media, I tend to let my social media be contained. I don't like follow people or allow people in my space, just for conversation or engagement or to see their point of view or blah, blah, blah. So I didn't know if it was just like an echo chamber thing, but this is kind of consistently what I'm seeing from other people's timelines. They're sending me stuff.
Yeah, the whole situation is pretty wild. I mean, we're talking about New York, and like, was it the morning when he got shot?
Like 6 a.m.
Yeah, New York in the morning, shoots the man, then rides off on a bike
On a rental bike.
and just leaves the bike at like a park or whatever. He just
Not even his own bike.
Did they catch this dude yet?
No.
Motherfucker went to Starbucks. He went to Starbucks right before.
Here he is.
Yo, welcome to the Austin Poetry Slam, brought to you by Christopher Michael.
Now that he's here, we should do check-ins because you told me yours, but I didn't get Hatchie's and I didn't do mine. And then we can circle back around.
Bring on back.
Hatchie.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
So I was a 7.9 when you popped on.
Wait, we have a greetings from Manchester, England. Hey,
What up?
Across the pond. Oi, I don't know.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, we out here. I was a 7.9, then you came on, and that made me an 8.1. And then
I thought for sure it was going to go down.
that's what she said. Christopher Hatcher. Christopher Hatcher popped on, and then it went to an 8.5. So I'm good.
He's like, I'm up there.
Yep, I'm winning.
Let's go winning.
I'm up there too. I'm probably a solid 9+.
Oh, okay.
Man, 9+.
No particular reason, other than again meds. My manager today was like, Rachel, my manager today was like, Rachel, you're doing a lot better than you have been the last couple months. You're more patient, blah blah blah. And I was like, medication. Antidepressants work. But yeah, overall I'm doing really good, fighting the evil seasonal darkness depression thing pretty effectively. So yeah,
understandable.
no qualms.
Michael,
Yes.
how's one doing without doing homework?
I am a 9.5.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm a whole ass college graduate.
Yeah!
almost like a bang. A bang.
Bang.
Is Topher going to get hers?
Probably. I certainly hope so. Frustrated. By the way, if you like overnight oats, these are delicious.
My mom.
Mush.
What? You said overnight oats?
Uh-huh.
What? Okay.
My hyperfixation meal for breakfast right now is overnight oats with honey vanilla Greek yogurt and frozen blueberries.
Well, that sounds great.
It's delicious. Especially because I only want to cook when I get off. Anyway, so back to the CEO. Did y'all hear what was engraved on the book?
I did.
Hey, another insurance company, I can't remember which one,
The
tried to
anesthesia thing?
change their prices and was like, if you have 10 hours worth of surgery and it goes to 12, we only paying for 10 hours worth of anesthesia. They immediately recanted that.
They're like, you know what? Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Also, there were several others that removed all of their like leadership information from their websites. How about you just stop doing terrible fucking things?
But then we won't make more money. We need more money.
I think for me, it's like you can only spend so much money.
But we need
You're
more.
making more money than you and your next 5 generations could use.
It's not enough.
The world ain't even.
That's exactly what a poor person would say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, we need more money.
Like, if Jesus Christ had a full-time job and never spent $1 from the time he was crucified until today, he still wouldn't have as much money as these people.
We have shareholders, Rachel. We have shareholders. We need more money.
Do you think there will be copycats? I think
One
that's
can only
the
hope.
huh? Wait, what were you gonna say?
Did you say one can only hope?
Awesome Poetry Slam does not condone.
Wait,
nor does it
hold on. Did
describe
somebody say that out loud?
personal
No.
thoughts or-
I thought I was thinking that, and maybe it wasn't me. It was when you said it.
But what I will say is, I don't know if there'll be copycats, but I wouldn't rule it out. Not that I'm not hoping for it. Look, people, these next 4 years will be, again, the most unprecedented years that we have ever had in our modern age democracy.
Unprecedented or unprecedented?
Oh, so it's double trouble.
Double entendre from the poet.
double boys in trouble. At this point in time, we just need to prepare. Make sure your community's strong. Make sure you have networks. Make sure you know where you need to go. Like I was trying to impress upon my mom. That like we really need to like be like, yeah, Texas is a red state, but I'm like a blue dot in a red state. Like there's legislation that just came out that they are trying to state control the city of Austin.
Right.
I don't think it'll pass because they would have to like change their entire constitution and honestly, there's like, if you take over them, then who is next, right? So I don't think that's something that can happen, but that is something that they have been trying to do because they're like, we're the capital, to like make it its own district. You could do like DC, like that part of DC is a part of that district, but they still have autonomy and own, their own stuff. But I thought that's very interesting because the game right now is not. I think Democrats have played the game of, we're going to be fair to everybody and be political correct, but political correctness died in the 90s. It should have never ever been born, but it was definitely dead by 2000, especially after 9/11. We were no longer being PC at all. So I think because the pendulum is shifted so hard to the right now, there will be extremists on the left. It can't be helped at this point. And have y'all seen that movie? Oh, it's on Netflix. It just came out with Domenico Coleman.
It's not the miniseries. The
Is it a
Madness.
miniseries? Madness. Have y'all seen it?
I
Yeah.
haven't.
Okay. I want everyone. Homework is to watch Madness, and then we are going to discuss it next episode of the podcast. It is really important, really terrifying, but in a very grounded, very real way. Like this shit could happen.
Yeah, it plays out in a very realistic modern world kind of way, and kind of I love the timeline of it, kind of how fast it happens, because that relates to how fast information and misinformation spreads.
You banging on stuff, Chris? What you doing over there? What you hitting? Why you?
And they're fucking up his house.
Hey, can't stand dishes. Get on my goddamn nerve. 2 minutes. And this is why you get muted. And that is why. And that is why. So next up, much condolences to his family, those that have passed away, but that I don't think that is going to be the last time that we are going to see the rich eat cake for sure. I don't know who, how, when, where, but they got a whole bunch of poor white people that's gonna realize after a year, hey, he didn't say he did what he's supposed to do. You either start a race war or you give me some more money. And when none of them things happen, because he ain't trying to start a race war.
And you know what? That's something that's always interesting to me, how the more moderate right love to say oh, it's not a race war, it's a class war, blah, blah, blah. But if that is the case, then why are poor white people still voting against their own interests?
It is a class war, but they're weaponizing race. So at
Right.
lower levels, it looks like racism, but in
Right.
reality, it is classism.
Correct to a degree, but I don't think there's any world where a rich Black man, or we'll just say person of color, is going to end up in those major money circles. I think that you will only be allowed to reach a certain level of success and money before you're capped off.
And what's the cap?
I don't know, more money than I've ever heard of, or than I need to worry my little self about. But I think Obama's a perfect example of it. You have this super educated, super well-spoken, all of the check boxes, right? And he still faced immense amounts of racism.
Well,
once he became a public figure.
I think it's to what you were saying. I think that as a Black person, we don't not necessarily access to money, but access to protection. So it doesn't matter how much of a wealthy Black person I will be. There could come a time where I could lose all that simply because I'm Black.
Right.
Right. White men don't have to worry about, oh, I'm going to lose everything because I'm white.
Right.
That will probably never happen, right? Or I can have my name ruined simply because I'm Black. There's a level, it doesn't matter how much, Beyonce can make as much money as she wants to, but there's a certain level that she will never be protected like a Taylor Swift.
Right.
Taylor Swift could actually give you a album that's piss and poop on it, but set it in soft melodic tones and a guitar in the background, and they're still going to love it. Beyonce can do an entire album, not in the genre that she's actually in, collaborate with people that she doesn't actually work with all the time, all of that, and still be considered mediocre, or like, oh, she's doing too much, or she's winning too much. She literally lost Grammys last time because one of the voters like, well, she just wins too much. And Taylor Swift has like 3 album of the years. Oh, okay, that don't make no damn sense. So there's a certain level of like protection that, you know, as Black and brown people will never have. You know, like OJ Simpson is like a perfect example, right? OJ played football, married a white girl, had kids with a white girl, was having only white friends. That fool said, I'm not Black, I'm OJ. He realized he's Black.
Actively distance himself from Blackness.
Right.
And still,
stop
when
calling
it came,
Orenthal. Orenthal is the most Blackish name. If I hear Orenthal, I know who it is. It's a Negro for sure. He got a Cadillac. Huh? He got it.
Is that Orenthal, James?
Tell that boy Orenthal, come over here.
That boy so is fast.
He learned he was Black. He learned he was Black that day when LA was chasing him. He figured it out.
oh hell.
He figured it out quick. Okay, next. Which really my favorite thing that has come out in the last couple of days. This man Drake is suing Kendrick Lamar for defamation of character, saying that the things he said in his song.
Wait, hold on. He's suing Kendrick Lamar now?
No, he's not. He's not suing Kendrick.
He's suing the UMG or whatever.
United Music
suing
Group.
2 people. He's suing
Or Universal Music Group.
I think he's suing. Then he's probably suing Spotify, and he's suing another entity as well. I can't remember the 2. But anyway, he said that Not Like Us was artificially pumped out, and people didn't really like that song, and he getting sued because y'all do it too much and it hurt his feelings. He don't like that.
Not exactly why, but it's dumb. Essentially, yes, he's saying that he's essentially suing for pay to play. He's saying that Universal Music Group was paying radio stations to play this song, to pump it out in mass, and legally the radio station has to disclose whenever they've been paid to promote a song or an artist, and they weren't. So Drake is saying essentially inflate
what end?
Huh?
To what end? Why would they pump his and nobody else's like that?
Because it's time for his contract renegotiation. And so if he is doing bad numbers wise in comparison to other people, that makes
who is he?
Drake doing poorly numbers.
Okay, that answers my question. Why would they pump up Kendrick Lamar's numbers?
It does. That's what I'm saying. So if Drake is performing poorly in comparison to other artists, they can pay him less.
Pay him less. Okay, so I hear you. I hear you in what you're saying. Legally, that's exactly what happened. Culturally, he got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
And instead of taking it like he's a part, like he's tried to adopt our culture in many different regions, right? Try to be one of us, right? Got the bobos in your head and everything. But when you get a little scampered, you want to go ahead and white girl and get to that lawyer.
Let me sue you. Well, I think it's also funny because when it all first happened, at first he was like, aha, I'm living my life, I'm fine, blah, blah, blah. But I think he thought it was going to die down. I think he thought, June, July, August, and then it kept doing well.
Yeah, light skin mentality. He thought that, oh, I'm too pretty. They can't just leave me alone. But here's the problem. This is my next segue between an artist and a performer.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You are a performer. You perform well. I said on my TikTok, Aubrey is a method actor. He is stuck in the character of Drake and has no way to figure out how to get out. Drake is the character. It's like Batman and Bruce Wayne. Who's the actual person? Now it's Drake. There is no Aubrey. Aubrey actually don't even know who that person is anymore. This man right here with these straight backs that are loose as hell, that they didn't have to put so much tar and glue just
Not
to make
tar.
it stick, because this Negro does not have Negro hair. You know how much work it has to do for slick hair, slick C3, C2 hair to do this? BCAA? Come on now. Drake with this beard trying to make it look. Listen, Drake tried to be somebody he not, and he got smacked in the face by a real black person, and he got called out for trying to perpetuate a culture he does not understand or know. And this proves his point. This proves Kendrick's point by you suing about, well, they paid to play your song, and everybody, no, your song is fucking good. They not like us, it's good and it's relevant.
Let
Yeah.
me jump in here, and we're all Kendrick fans. So,
No, the fuck we ain't. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm sorry.
oh, okay. Well, most of us are Kendrick fans. I will play devil's advocate though.
The Devil Code don't need no advocates.
He does. What he did was actually a fairly intelligent move. Like, if we make this an emotional thing, which I don't think it is, I don't think it's about like he decided to do this because his feelings were hurt. I think he was waiting until Kendrick released an album so we would have more proof as far as his own record label fighting Kendrick songs. Like, he did it at a specific time.
Wait, you saying Drake is brilliant?
No, I'm not saying he's brilliant. I said it was a strategic move. I don't think it was based on like, oh, well, I feel bad.
Why do you think the release of Kendrick's album would be impacted, or would be the like causation of Drake wanting to do this? Like, what does the release of Kendrick's album have to do?
Because if UMG is actually aiding Kendrick, then when he releases an album, then they're going to bite the shit out of the album.
Right. And what's interesting is that album is not doing crazy numbers.
Which
It's
album?
doing well. Kendrick's new album.
GNX.
Singles are doing better.
Yeah, but that's typical for Kendrick.
Well, also Kendrick,
Because the whole albums don't be good. There's be a couple on there.
and be couple on them.
I see. For me, Kendrick is not like
This album not for us though. This album not for niggas in Texas. This is for niggas in California for sure. He made it specifically for his people.
I think he is very much an
An
artist.
Goddamn album if you want to.
and it's not like an album that you jam. Like, it's something that you're listening to and you're like really introspective and thoughtful. And
Kendrick has always been an artist that's like, this is the work that I'm presenting. Either you with it.
Pulitzer.
When All Right had blew up and white people started to actually sing All Right, I think that disturbed him because he didn't make that song for white people to say, nigga, we gonna be all right. It wasn't actually for y'all. It's not
Shout
for
out
you.
to SC
It's
Says.
still not for you. It's still not for you. I didn't go to Kendrick concerts for years because I knew I would see white people and they would lose their mind on that one song. That song is not for you. And it's also making the point of the song is like, yes, they're gonna joke, they're entertained by our actual pain. They're entertained. They think it's like a fun, jumpy song, poppy song. Like, this song is like a battle cry for black and brown, or at least for black people. I can't speak for brown people. The data shows. So I'm only speaking for Negroes. That song did something for me. I listen to that song almost every week. All of his stuff hits for some people. This album, I believe it's too West Coast. I appreciate West Coast music. Being a person that's from a regional place and we have a very regional beat, I appreciate when other people have the same thing, their own identity and culture. But this album wasn't for everybody, and I didn't think that it was. There are some songs that I do appreciate on there, but he don't be writing shit for people anyway. Drake does.
Right.
Drake be hiring people. Please make a hit. I want a hit today. Not and no kind of like, I don't know, actual substance still out of his shit anymore.
Yeah, I think when Drake first came out and he was like the pretty boy, heartthrob, lover boy, and then he switched to being like fuck boy, bitches, Rihanna broke my heart, is when he lost a lot of people.
I didn't thought
Then
was
he
gay.
started trying to be hard.
Talking about he hang with niggas that got guns. Well, you ain't got no gun, so why are you?
So do I.
Why are you around? I do too.
I do too. Like same.
Twinsies. What you gonna say, Mike?
What, Michael Hatcher?
I mean, I think y'all being kind of hard on the boy, man. I think y'all being kind of hard on him. I don't really feel like I feel like his music is still, there's a certain amount of vulnerability in it. I feel like he gets painted a certain way because he's been in the position that he's been in for so long.
No, I started not liking Drake when he completely unprovoked went after Megan Thee Stallion.
That's when I stopped fucking with him. Actually,
Because why the fuck are you chiming in? And literally just on some fuckboy shit. Like, we both from Canada. Dumb. And when he started acting, when he talked shit about Rihanna in one of his songs.
And Serena. He always draws on me when all the black women is like, we want to talk shit about. But you had that lily white woman have that albino child for you.
Don't talk about baby.
He all right. Ain't nothing wrong with albinos. Ain't nothing wrong with them. But what I'm saying is that baby is
He's not
translucent.
albino. He's a little pale.
He is translucent. You can see
Our
the baby.
inbox is gonna be flooded by albinos. Thank you.
Ooh, I was about to
Albinos,
say
y'all are amazing
something.
people. Thank you so
I
much.
had to
love
catch
y'all.
that before it came out of my mouth. Woo, that was gonna be bad.
I'm glad you caught it. I can only imagine.
It's not.
When I think about the stuff you don't censor, oh man, woo.
Woo.
Rachel. Mike, me or Rachel?
Both, but
I people lost up in here. I people lost up in here.
You look so crazy just then.
But yeah, I hear y'all on that. Those things are true as far as like him with the Serena, and he definitely did that. Which he really didn't attack her. He threw some shots at her husband. But yeah.
Why are you throwing shots at a billionaire?
Y'all remember when Common called him, when Common said, "You ain't wet nothing, you Canada dry"?
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. This guy
was one of my
shows up.
Oh, that was good. That was
Oh,
good times
please.
for me. He says the N-word in there, but you gotta hear the song. It's a good song. I'm going to that.
As it has been released, Kendrick Lamar and SZA are going on tour together. It is officially out, official. The dates are already up. They're coming to Arlington. When are they gonna be in Arlington?
In April.
In April. I got time to buy tickets because it's April. I'm definitely wanting to go to that concert for sure. I just gotta
The
save
tickets literally so I bought 2 tickets because you had to have a Cash App card. I bought 2 tickets, and then a friend of a friend was like, "Hey, can you get me tickets?" And I was like, "Sure." So by the time I went back, maybe an hour later, the tickets had literally doubled in price.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
Mine were 170 each.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, for that
I'm
concept.
not mad at the price at all.
You said 780?
What? 170.
Oh, I said 780.
Girl.
Who else coming out? Jesus?
I would be on the stage for that much money. The fuck? I want my chair right on stage.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be. Is it Kendrick Lamar featuring SZA or Kendrick and SZA going on tour together? That means they're gonna have. Oh, they're double billed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gonna go some Me Against the World type shit. Ooh.
Yeah.
And I love his concerts. They're so. If one of his concerts is on Amazon Prime, and I watch
The Paris concert.
it is so good.
I have not
It's
been
so
to
good.
a large venue concert, I want to say, since Jay-Z's no. Damn. Hold on.
Last time I went to go see Jay-Z and Beyonce on the Run tour, the second one in Houston.
Yo, I saw Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, and Sierra this summer. Woo!
Oh,
Woo!
yeah, that was a good one. I wish I would have been able to go to that one.
It was, the production was ridiculous.
I'll say even though my feet hated it, I did security for ACL Fest around 2016, 2017, and Run the Jewels that came down, and I was guarding the area. They came in and out of their little trailer that they had, and when they went out to the concert, I could hear them performing. And halfway through, Killer Mike was like, "Hold up, cut the fucking music. Cut the fucking music. First of all, we ain't tolerating no negative shit towards women. So if you out here harassing women, fucking women, calling them out their names, we gonna beat y'all motherfucking ass." And the whole crowd just goes crazy. And they come back, and ELP looks like he's high off God knows what. Killer Mike gets out of a golf cart, and I yell at him from across the street. I say, "Thank you for all that you do." And Killer Mike couldn't see where I was coming from. As soon as he locked eyes with me, he pointed at me and said, "Thank you, sir." And I said, "Oh." I think that was probably my best concert moment to this date.
Last large venue concert I went to was the Blueprint 3.
Mm.
No.
It could not be better.
Either that or Watch the Throne.
It could not be better than when I was standing front stage at De La Soul concert, and they reached down and put the mic in front of me.
That happened to me with Lauryn Hill.
And I got pictures of it.
I have her signed set list. I rapped along to Manifest with Lauryn Hill. It was amazing.
How long
And
did you have to wait before the show started?
And she was on time.
You wrong for that.
That's cool.
You're not
Honestly,
wrong.
I've seen Lauryn Hill either 2 or 3 times, and none of the times she was like excessively late. The only artist that I've ever gone to that was absurdly late, like so late she missed her set because it was outdoor Austin, was Erykah Badu.
Yeah, I remember that concert.
Oh, I've
I
been to
remember that.
a concert, and it was in Dallas. It's the Sweetwater one where it was which I should have went to the first one, but it was Queen Latifah, but she was doing jazz music. I was like, you better UNITY. What did you talk about this jazz music? She did sound good, and she looked amazing. But bitch, you better start rapping. What you doing out here? I was so mad. Jill Scott went first, which I wish Jill Scott would have went last, but we in Dallas, and I understand. So Erykah Badu went last and was still late. She was like an hour and a half late. She lived. I know where Erykah Badu lives. She lives in downtown Dallas. I knew the condo she lives in because one of my homeboys like did engineering for her, and he was like, "That heifer is down the street. She ain't far."
I can't say nothing. I am 7 minutes from my job, and I still be late sometimes. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
But do you got 10,000 people paying you several $100?
No.
All right then.
0 people waiting on me.
No people waiting on me. No people. Well, the last thing I want us to talk about is the Department of Education being axed next year by President-elect Trump. So I wanted to like clear up a couple of things. One, the reason why he wants to abolish it, if you ask him, he will say because it should go back to the states. But if we don't have the Department of Education, that means all Title I schools lose funding, which is all schools with low-income students. The free lunch will be gone for all students. Health and nutrition will be gone. And there's a plethora of other things. FAFSA is going to be gone, yada, yada, yada. So they have to have a super majority. Trump can't do it on his own. He has to have a super majority to do so. He has to have, and while the Republicans will have the majority, they will not have 60. And that means the Democrats would have to join the board. I hope that they give them the biggest, and Manchin's gone. So we don't even have to worry about Manchin being wishy-washy or Gillistein or whatever her name was being in the picture. So every Democrat in there should be standing on business for 4 years. Y'all better be the most disruptive, aggressive, loud, because that's exactly what the Republicans did that whole time. Y'all be so loud, y'all be disrespectful. Y'all, the old girl from Dallas, she chop at their necks every chance she gets.
Every time, and I love it. I just love it.
She get that Delta, them Deltas from Dallas ain't ones to play with, not no way anyway. But that one right there, that Delta Sigma Theta, she makes sure that she yops their neck every time. She's trying to hold on, but ALC, you ain't got the same kind of swag as that lady did. She don't got the same.
I will say that the time that the bad built Bush body situation, that time AOC did something that I probably would have done whenever I need to be professional, but I'm pissed. She's like, baby girl. I was like, she's very upset.
She wanted to cuss her out. You can see, you can always tell when politicians want to cuss you out, but they can't because they're on TV.
Throat vein popping out.
Said, the whole what's
baby girl
from the Bronx? Oh, baby girl. She was about to start clapping. She almost got up. Baby girl, these earrings and all this shit off right now, and we can come and see what it is about. Actually, we can come in this time and really rock it out.
You got to think about it. We're dealing with a New York bartender. Pretty much anybody could get it before she walked into the Capitol.
She's small. Yes, that's the bartender you got to watch out. It's not the big bartenders. It's some little ones because they compact and they powerful and they will put you on your ass if you do too much. They've been fucked with one too many times and they like not today. That's hard to say. Not today. So yeah, so that's one thing. The Department of Education, they would have to have a supermajority in the Senate for that to be abolished. Now, will he
made a lot of promises that he can't do alone. Like
ultimately
he's gonna
cannot
do something. Right.
Ultimately, he cannot do it.
Right.
He dropped
Ed McMahon at WrestleMania and then gave Linda McMahon the Department of Education.
I mean, at this point in time, the school system is basically WWE.
I do have what a lot of the cabinet members are questionable
at best.
But there's some sort of like there's some sort of like string. What does what's her name? Linda McMahon have when it comes to, is she a teacher or something?
That's the same thing as when he put Betsy DeVos. Betsy DeVos donated to a school. She's
none of them.
Hater. She's never been. She ain't barely been in a school, much less running a school or participated in working in a school. She was over Department of Education. And even still, you don't think that Trump tried to do everything he could to dismantle stuff the first go around? You don't think he did? Yeah, he may have gotten a couple of people on his side, but ultimately, there are rules in place. Now, he would have to change the Constitution, which is a white people love their little papers, and they ain't never changed that constitution. Not one time. They love that paper.
You know what they love more than that, though?
The money, but money is on paper. I'm trying to tell
No,
you.
I'm talking about that man.
Which man? Freedom.
They
He wanted.
love
He don't
him,
want to go
Donald.
to jail.
Donald Trump. What is he doing?
He wiping his thing.
I know he's putting tape over it.
Is it to get the lint off?
Nope. The thing is, nobody, what they all have in common is that basically, if I'm right, none of his little cabinets, none of his little Nightmare Ohio gang have any experience for the positions he's putting them on. Nothing
no.
that even, no
But
level
like-
that even makes sense.
But no, but like even the Fox News guy has military background. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that he's
I got
qualified
military
by any means.
background.
I'm not saying he's
As a
qualified
matter of
by
fact,
any
I've been
means. I'm
working
saying there's
for
a
the
threat at
military
least.
almost my entire adult life.
October Brown
Not-
2028.
Not
I'm just-
qualified.
I'm just no, and I'm not saying that he is. I'm just saying there's some kind of connector to a degree,
Right.
a very low degree, but it still exists. And I just didn't
Yeah.
know if there was.
Some people even
one
dropped
somebody-
out. Some of the people he picked as candidates, he's like, "Hey, I got too much fire on me. I can't."
Yeah,
Can't
what's
even
his
do
face?
it. Two of them
Yeah.
is already dropped.
really?
I am very this is another dude. Again, I'm very removed from it. I hear some of it on the news in the morning when I get ready for work. But other than that, it's been so blissful to not have to engage to listen to NPR. And people are like, oh, you're not going to be informed of what? A thing I cannot control? Whatever
That part.
happened in January on in the next 4 years, you think I got any control over any of those things, especially living in Texas when they are going to aggressively still pick Ted Cruz when he will abandon you in a state,
Literally.
abandon you, when we still keep picking people that said, hey, sacrifice your grandparents when COVID came around. That's the type of people that Texas wants in their legislation. So what I'm gonna do is make sure my community is good. The people that I know by name they're good. The community I serve, and that's it, baby. Because ignorance is so bliss. My anxiety has been lower. My fucks have been none. I ain't got none of
Gone.
them. The police. What happened to you? That's crazy.
I ain't got
And I care
nothing
about my
left
business.
for you.
I don't got nothing left. And
So
yeah.
my question is, and this is me being extremely uninformed, but
It's blissful.
if he gets DeSantis and Cruz for whatever the hell he wants them for, and they get shut down, do they go back to their original positions?
No.
No.
Right.
No, because they
that
probably
chuckle was great.
they probably quit in order to go through the confirmation process.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Ted Cruz is Ted Cruz. Trump calls your daddy the assassinator of JFK, and you are working under him. That's
Right.
some work I don't understand.
Don't
You
forget,
called my
he
dad.
called his wife ugly too.
He called your
Yeah.
wife ugly. Not like in a metaphor or anything, because he don't really got them. But he just said, yo, your wife is ugly.
Which goes to show how low these folks will stoop in order to get ahead
Power.
or get political power.
Republicans are that rich, inclusive family where they can say God knows what and do God know what to each other, but out in the streets,
But
we have a very unified front.
But don't take away from Democrats. They're just as elitist and dumb. But the problem is they're like, I don't call black people niggers to their face.
Right.
So I'm the good white.
Right.
I'm the good one.
You just use the hard ER.
I
No,
did.
I know. I am uncomfortable.
right? I'm
I
aghast.
did. And we actually need to need to stop pretending like, oh, being a part of the Democratic Party means that we're around people that like really fuck with us. We
First of
clearly
all,
don't.
hold on. Let's just clarify. Who among us is a part of the Democratic Party? Okay, continue.
Okay. I'm glad that that's all out in the open. Yeah, that's just the one that seems to be the less of the evils or whatever people say. But
Right.
we have to be aware when they say Democrat, it's not just because it's the rainbow coalition of everybody else that's not white and male. Even if you put all of us together, all the people that are non-white together, our population still does not toe for toe beat white people. So you gotta have white people feel good about themselves so that they think that they're doing something right on the Democratic side. Both of them are awful. Danny has a poem about like red and blue, and it's a really fun. Maybe I can pull it up. I think I have it somewhere. But the very extremes are going to show, like we were talking about before, Joby. We were talking about the CEO that got unalived.
Yep.
And I was saying that someone asked earlier, like, do you think that this will be a copycat? Do you think a copycat will happen? And for me, I don't hope anyone to die. Rachel had different opinions, but I would not be surprised if you see more like Antifa style, like the actual Antifa coming out, as opposed to us just saying like, it's Antifa, scary, we don't know what they look like. No, like the actual ones that come out, like the
Right.
And
we live in an age of trends.
Violent. That's the next. No, I'm not gonna say that, but that'll be the next like thing is the ultra extreme liberals. They're like, we're gonna fight for trans people and murder everyone that does not agree with us, and we're like, murder them? Okay,
Murder.
It'll be like
the echolalia that just happened.
That's perfect.
Always stuck in violence.
Yeah.
Red rum.
No.
There's the phrase that so you know about the bullets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bullets there's a theory that the bullets are linked to a book called Deny, Defend Something, which is connected, which has something to do with the ills of the industry. And what's so crazy is that I believe Mans was retired. You know what I'm saying? So whoever went after him for what he's done, not for what he could do, or not for what
he was the
doing.
current CEO. What are you talking about?
He was the current? I thought he was retired.
No.
Oh.
He was like
So
50.
He looked young too, yeah.
So my thing is they still can't find dude. They have like more than a 50-cent partial of his face. So
no, they don't.
They
no, because they saw him at
do
the coffee
now.
shop or something.
they do now. At first it was this. By about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they had this. They had him smiling. They had him smiling somewhere, and
he was
he was happy. He knew what he was going to do. This was clearly orchestrated.
He was,
and I don't think it was just him, but he's a whole rabbit hole, is what it is. But like
I'm gonna send you a meme, and you can decide whether or not we can share it.
Have you seen the Terminator meme yet?
No.
Oh my God! You remember the scene in Terminator 2 where John's friend, the liquid Terminator, goes to John's friend, be like, "No, I haven't seen him," and then he goes and tells John that cop's looking for you. They got a meme where the cops look, where they show old boy smiling, and the kid and the cop, and he's like, "No, I don't know that guy. I don't know that guy. I don't know that guy."
My friend posted, "If you saw him, no, you didn't."
Yeah, it is. It's going to be interesting. It's going to make a lot of these CEOs kind of shaky as far as outside appearances are concerned.
That's how I feel whenever I see people stealing groceries.
Does anyone say that our thoughts and prayers
are out of network? Yes, yes, they did. Hold on. I saw what's the name earlier. Somebody said, "I am of the Chris Rock philosophy. I'm not saying he should have been killed, but I understand." And then somebody responded, "Your request for thoughts and prayers is denied. This provider is out of network."
Look, Christopher, look, I'm gonna be a poet real quick. I hate that this was this man's dying day. I'd give a damn, but I can't afford the copay.
Not wrong. Not wrong. Not wrong on today. So this is
You know?
what Rachel has sent to me. Justin, Anthem backtracks decision to cap anesthesiology coverage in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, this is the guy?
yeah.
He
That's
looks
him.
young.
And baby, that face can blend into.
He's fine too. Is that wrong?
Yeah, he's very attractive man. He's a very
I'm-
violent, attractive man for sure.
I'm gonna tell you like
the
this:
fact,
if he
the
makes
fact
it,
that he jammed and fixed it and then fired another
it
shot,
kept, yeah,
so attractive.
it's New York.
Also, if somebody said I was listening to a podcast, it's like, see, black people that are not from New York think that New Yorkers are mean. No, we are not. We are just efficient at minding our business. We are
Right.
really good at minding our business.
Right.
What happened?
Everybody.
No, didn't see nothing. CEO?
I see nothing.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mhm.
That's crazy. You know, they shooting everybody out in the
Wow.
streets out here.
Wow. And you know how they know something but don't want to know something. They'll keep looking to the left and the right. Yo, you see who shot him? I don't know nothing about that. That's crazy. Wow.
Negro right now that was working at the hotels or the docks and working the trash, and he saw,
Everything.
he
Everything.
saw the whole thing. He saw him
Everything.
park the bike. He saw him aim the sight. He saw everything, and all
Mhm.
he said was, "I can't wait to tell my niggas when I see him later on. This shit
What was
crazy."
What was it that the immortal Biggie Smalls said? Who shot you?
Oh, who he? I mean, we can go inside, daddy, at this point, because ain't nobody about
Yo
to
no sé.
Yeah.
Yo no sé.
New Yorkers are blessed. New Yorkers are born with an inherent sense of urgency. They have no time for anything that ain't on their schedule. And you come and ask them some shit like, yeah. And how you know you ain't getting nowhere with them is if they answer your question with a question. Yo, you see who shot him? Nah, but you trying to park your car real quick? I gotta do this real quick. You got your keys? Give me your keys. Okay, well you gotta move around. You gotta move around.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody.
They're probably moving too fast to see a shot in it. It was like, God, no, you heard something? No, we gotta get to work. I'm going to
Look,
work.
if that man makes it to the Midwest, he will blend in so fast they will never find him.
I don't
They
know.
will
He looked
never
brown.
find him.
That is a gay. Look at that. That is a gay man.
Yeah.
That is a gay man, and he is about to enter into the Twink Nation. They have
The Twink Nation.
They have absorbed him back in.
No, I don't think
Never
so.
seen- Baby, listen here.
Is
Ain't nobody that attractive and can also be that violent at the same time. That is a gay white man. Y'all can't
I
tell me
feel-
nothing else.
I feel like he's some kind of brown.
Who,
He looks some kind of brown to me.
whoever he run with, they were already waiting. They were already waiting for him as soon as he pulled the trigger. He's blended back in. He's back in.
He didn't cut
They
his
ain't gonna find him.
His name is
Popo.
Tad. His name is Tad. Y'all ain't gonna ever
He
find
is.
him.
Tad is inside. Tad is.
What if,
Tad is in.
what if his
Tad is
name
in
is
Soho
Orenthal?
somewhere.
Orenthal. Bring it back.
Call back.
Yeah.
Bring it back together.
Oh man.
Mm,
I don't even know that that's his real face.
that part. That part.
All right. So any church announcements that we have tonight? We had
Writing workshop Sunday.
We have a
Where?
writing workshop Sunday. I reached out to some people. They have not gotten back to me. So we can have, well, we can talk about it off the thing, but we will make an announcement tomorrow. We'll post it where we were going to be. It may not have booze there, but there'll be some writing there, and it'll be hosted by Jadon. Nonetheless, I'm super, super excited about his workshop. He's one of the most brilliant writers I've ever encountered. I was talking to SC and Andre about SC is Andre, the same person. SC and Mike Hacker about him and that puppy, the dog poem, like destroyed me. So I was like, oh, he's like Good Goes Bill, but like a softer version of that. Like he doesn't
very quiet and reserved.
But you gotta hold on because the metaphor is over here. it's off the thing. If you ain't holding on, you're gonna lose the essence of what he's trying to talk about. So I hope he does extended metaphors and stuff like that. Anyway, so that's what we have going on. Next week is the haiku deathmatch and open mic, which will be hosted by Michael and Lorelai. And then after that, it will be the commencement slam. Myself and Michael as we receive our masters this year. And
No, sir. The tassel moves in your undergraduate degree and stays there. We don't move tassels anymore.
No tassels. No moving tassels.
There'll be a tassel, but it'll be in its appropriate place.
Stationary.
And when you get your masters, you get hooded.
Titty tassel.
That's the thing. I have 2 hoods, and I think my mom has taken them to be dry cleaned, but I will get them before our commencement ceremony.
You can wear both of them? Can you do that?
I can wear whatever the hell I want to, and my cords, because my thing says with highest honors. Okay, highest.
Oh, stop. Highest.
Highest. So yeah, that's the 18th. We do not have a show on Christmas Day. We will not. Again, I repeat, we will not have a show on Christmas Day. Y'all can do poems online or whatever, but I will be with my children, watching them open shit that I can't afford for the rest of the year.
Ooh, maybe I'll do a stream on APS.
That'd be a good idea.
Like a 310 Brown Street takeover of the stream. Wow.
That's cool.
Be an APS
the Maddie Crema 310 Brown.
Oh, you can be the 3. You can do it on 310 Brown Street, and then every word it'd be APS every word and 310 Brown Street, the triangle. Anyway, that's the only ones that I have. I know we were going with that. And then the beginning of the year, the first slam of the year will be free. So please come out. Eventbrite will be up soon. Any other church announcements?
I don't think so.
Don't what?
Crickets.
Oh. Yeah. Rachel, stop playing with me. I really don't like when you do that. Girl. Anyway, Mondays every word at the Vortex. It's still free 99 to come out there. Any other parting words about it, Mr.
Yeah, if you're not following us on Instagram, please make sure you do. Every Word Poetry, please follow us. Also, we have some big surprises coming up within the next couple of months.
Said.
I can't talk about any of them right now, but if you follow us on Instagram, you'll be the first to know. Thank you.
Joe B, don't you have a show on Thursdays?
Yeah, we got the last third Thursday of the year over at 2324 Studios, Spoken Visions, hosted by yours truly.
A point of clarity. You said the last third Thursday. Is it the last one or the third one?
The show is the nickname for the show is Third Thursdays. So the last third Thursday of the year is December. Is December the 19th. We will have kittens breakdancing. I don't know. I can't back that up. It's a free show. Show up if you feel like it. It's whatever. 2324 Cesar Chavez. Come through. When you get there, you're right on time.
When you get there, you're right on time. Christian Michael, you got anything coming up other than you graduating, baby?
What?
Christopher Michael has been a professional as long as I've been alive. So for him to like continue to achieve his dreams, and he like fought for that. He went through all kind of family stuff and got deployed, and he still he is still getting his education, even though he already know the shit. He was probably in that classes just as I was in my classes. Like I did that 10 years ago. I don't even know why I'm in a class. This is not in theory. This is my life. So
listen, Sonny Soper told me this story today. her grandfather, 101 years old, he got his bachelor's degree and couldn't walk the stage because he was drafted into World War II. He came back, got his master's degree, and couldn't walk the stage because he got drafted either to Korea War or Vietnam, but he's been in all three. Last year, his school let him walk.
Aww.
Oh, yeah.
Aww.
Really emotional.
Right? Yeah, that was me this morning. I was in my feels.
Well, that's nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, I gotta go. Popo.
Yeah.
Here for him.
Yeah. No, that's me.
They've been listening to us.
What you
The
talking
block
about,
is-
guys? We gotta go.
The block,
It's hot.
you know what I'm saying? The block is hot out here. I'm over here at the venue. They know I'm finna write some shit, so you know, like they're gonna find out where the heat is coming from. I'm gonna tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Tommy's on the scene.
No face, no case.
I did not like our commentary.
You've been the most senior of us with a master's degree. Tell me, how does it feel to now have two newly mastered people in your realm? How does it feel?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I love to see Black people win in whatever form,
Period.
shape that happens. So seeing two people that I love and respect complete something is awesome. I'm happy for y'all.
I would like to add that and this is for not just me, but anybody else who applied. I was told when I applied for the Austin Poet Laureate that they would do the review process in April. The date has been moved up to February the 7th. So now I'm on a whole new set of pins and needles. But as I said before, when I posted about it, whether it's me or anybody else, if it's not me, then I'm very much prepared to stand with whoever it is, because this position is going to mean a lot, not just for that person, but for Austin. So I'm asking for each and every single poet watching this to be ready to help whoever wins, whoever gets the position, to take poetry in Austin to a whole new level.
Rally.
Special shout out to KB Brookins for even making this happen. KB is officially one of my favorite human beings, and we only going higher and higher. Is how I feel about it.
Yeah, it was really something to be a part of, like the kickoff for the Poet Laureate. And I was honored just to even like perform and be in that space. That was really dope. And whoever is, I know some really, really amazing people that have applied and submitted. So I am really excited about seeing who's going to be in, and then what they do. And then hopefully it starts bridging the gap between stage poetry and slam, or page poetry and slam. That has been a chasm that has been too wide for too long. And whether it's somebody that is from the page poetry world, I hope they do remember to keep us and incorporate us in those movements. And same if it's a person that comes from slam, which I mean, to me, the last couple of poet laureates that have come out of Texas are slammers. So I would not be surprised if it is a slammer that is the poet laureate. But if it is, like, just making sure that we still understand that like poetry lives in many spaces, and having something that collaborates and brings us together only makes us a stronger community. But that's all I have for y'all tonight. I love you all. We will see y'all on Wednesdays and Mondays and Thursdays and Sundays again. And we'll see you somewhere on the internet. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Don't hang up.
My finger was literally on the button.
I know it was, and that's why I told you no.
I stopped.
Hold on. I'm gonna do the outro music because that's
I forgot.
We're not the Michaelettes, and this is not your show. One day we're gonna all get this together. I promise. I'm gonna lock it in.
I hope you do not.